What's going on, everybody? So, we're gonna cover this crazy, choppy stock market that we've been having the last few days, and we're gonna give you guys a clean analysis heading into tomorrow for the economic news that we have coming up. We're gonna talk about QQQ and our one trade that we took today, and we're going to talk about the news that we have in the morning and how it could lead us to an even bigger move in the market. All right, so we have QQQ on the charts, and we got the 4 hour chart sitting there along with this nice zone that we have here. Now, this zone is important because you can see that the price has been sitting in this area a few times and has reversed at this area a few times, right? So if we understand simple technical analysis, we understand that once a resistance level is broken, it is likely to be held as support before the price continues going up. So if we consider this area as a resistance, because you could see the price jab through it, couldn't close, and then dropped. You have the similar action there. We have failed attempts to get over, and we dropped. So this is a clear resistance. Now in this area, you can see we got above it, but instead of dropping, we instead rejected this area. We have been proven to hold this as support, and now you're seeing that nice push up from all of this hard work. So we could see this as a simple pole with a flag, and now we're seeing the breakout happening there. All right, so this means that if we're not really paying attention to anything else, we could see that this is a clear uptrend aside from all the news and everything else. Now, if we look to the left, we could see what potential targets that we have. Now, if we're drawing some zones, we can see we have a high to the left of us right here, and this is where the market was using this level as resistance here, and there. All right, so we could draw that just so it's visually there, and there you go. So you can see the market used it as resistance. Now, once we clear that area, if we're looking to the left, the next high is right up there at 496. So we're at 489, and we could see the market going up to that 496 area. Now we do have a level of support here that could be tested as resistance, which is at 489, which is right on top of where we are, closer to 490, and then another support here at 493. So I'm not expecting let me see this here. I'm honestly expecting the market to push further than this target, and 493 to about 496, 497 are some targets where we could head to if this uptrend continues tomorrow. All right, you can see the volume has increased from the past few days of decrease, which confirms some momentum in the market, and the market is also above EMAs, holding that as support. Now that's for QQQ. Now regarding that one trade we took today, all right, we're going to zoom in to the 15-minute chart. This is 9:30 this morning, and this is 4 o'clock market close Eastern time, and this is the after hours action. All right, now the one trade that I took, I actually let the market before I actually get into that, we took a trade on the same market yesterday. So we're going to look at Tuesday, which was yesterday, and if we look at the Discord, right, we're going to take a look at the Discord. Yesterday, 216 QQQ call, 488 and 56 cents was the price of one contract. So all you needed was $56 to pay for one contract, right? Now, this was the demand zone we was using. It was a previous supply zone, and just like the simple technical analysis that we mentioned, anytime level of resistance is broken, expect it to come down and be held as support. And we ended up taking some calls around that time. Now we could see that the market did push up, and that led us into the market close. All right, we swung that, and the market opened up a little bit lower, but because the volume was higher, the premium was in profit. Now I called everyone to take profit at 3% because I was uncertain of whether we would continue lower or go higher. So I simply didn't want to take the risk and told everyone to take profit. Now, eventually, it exploded right up to that 4088 target that we had called out. So it is what it is, right? I am happy that we followed good risk management, right? And we know that moves like this, we're gonna catch moves like this, in the future, whether it's today or the next day, next week. It's inevitable, right? So we're not really bothered too much when we miss out on moves, right? Because we know we're following our system. Now, we did take a move off of this demand zone, and this was today, right? So today we called out on the Discord that QQQ is bouncing off of this demand zone. We got a 489 strike for 60 cents. Now, this was at 152, and shortly after we was up 23%. Told everyone to take some profit off, right? TP1, TP2, leave that on, let that run till I call it. So we're still in the play. You can see the price is at 489 right now. Now we do have to see where the price ends up in the morning. Could end up lower, could end up higher, but you can see that the technical analysis did play out. This demand zone you could see is this same demand zone here. How did we get that? Right, you can see the same big move from the morning. We drew a zone using that start of the move, which was held as support later on in the day, which gave us the opportunity for the price to move on up. All right, so that's QQQ, and we're gonna look in to see what was hot today. And Meta was one of the hottest stocks because of the event. It actually released one of its AR glasses, which is gonna be something that is gonna take over, I guess, in this new world. I don't really plan on having it, but it's a big thing, right? And you pretty much have AI as a headset, but in a form of glasses. And they had an event which caused the stock to push up a lot, and it came right back down. Now, with the news in the morning, we don't know what could happen, right? But this is set up to continue its uptrend, and knowing that we are at all-time highs is pretty interesting because there's no ceiling on this. All right, so I'm holding some calls on Meta, and you just got to see what's good in the morning. So MU, they had earnings after hours, and this sent the stock to the moon. Right, this was regular trading during the day, 96, 95. As soon as the market closed, shot up to like 109. So that is that. AMD was moving up pretty much all day. Nvidia continued its uptrend from yesterday. ARM has been pushing up crazy after breaking through this trend line that we have drawn, right? great uptrend on ARM. And Netflix had a crazy day yesterday and made a new high today, sizzled out a little bit for the rest of the day. And then you got Tesla. Tesla has been very interesting over the last 2 days after a nice gap up where we was up 100%. Called out take profit, one to take some off and hold some, which we're still holding some Tesla. So we'll see what happens in the morning. And I believe that is most of the hotness, right, that we have today. And yeah, we're gonna call out some plays, see what's going on in the Discord tomorrow morning. And if you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the Discord if you want some trading tips, if you want to learn some solid strategies, the same ones that I use every day, and also obviously catch the plays that we're calling out in the Discord. So catch you guys in the next video. Have a great night. Peace.